Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today we're going to be continuing working on my start to finish journal, where I am creating a journal with no digitals. So last video we went through and we sorted the pages. So I've gone through and decided which order they're going to be in. So this is going to be the first signature, this will be the second, this one is going to be the third one, this one's going to be the fourth, and this one is going to be the fifth, and I have clipped it together ready to save a few seconds in time. So what I've seen on other putting five or more than one signature in is to do the last one first and work your way forward. Not sure why, but we're going to go with that. So this was going to be the last signature, so I did that. All right, so I took a piece that was left over from my comics board where I cut the center, and I used my craft-a-lanch. Okay, I used my templates to create the holes across. Now they are not long enough for me to do them, so I decided to kind of improvise with it per se. So I took, I measured from the top, which is this one. I measured from the top and did the second hole in because as I was looking at some of the signatures, I realized if I did the top one, it probably would catch way too high. So I wanted to just be able to catch a little bit lower. So I put the holes 5 across so that they were evenly spaced across, excuse me, the top one. And then I switched it down, hooked it down here, and I did the same where I did the 5 holes. Now, to do the center, it was not going to be centered, so I just went, after I did the bottom one, I did those holes right there. And it's, I think it's pretty well centered for that now, so I'm good to go with that. Now, I am going to put the, I did attach this to the outside. There's the inside of the cover. I did attach this to the outside, and since this was not really going to be feasible, since they're not really lined up because it's too long, I'm just going to have to poke it on its own using the template. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Poke the holes. Try not to poke my hand through the other side, you know, because that's what I tend to do. There we go. Okay. Come on. Oh my goodness. Okay. The spine had 2 pieces. I don't know if I mentioned that when I created the journal cover. 2 pieces of that together to make sure it was strong enough, and it's got the paper wrapped around it. And then I also, because I really didn't like how the outside looked, I took another one of my fabric strips and I just covered that on that side. So technically there's 2 chipboards fabric and really 2 sets of paper because it had wrapped itself around there. All right, so hopefully these are big enough to work, which they should be. Okay, so put that to the side, and so I took my template that, like I said, I did the top, put the holes in the second one. So I did right top so that each one, I'm not sure if there's a difference in length between those two, about 1 7/8 inches. Yeah, this is probably closer to 2, so it's just a little bit taller from the bottom than the top. So instead of switching it around, I wrote top on there so I knew which side to put in there. So for the, get that out of the way for now. For the signatures, I did hook them together, and here I go. Now putting the top, and I'm going to do my best because this is the size of the book. I'm going to do my best to have it overhang the tallest page as evenly as I can on the top and the bottom. And just because I don't have 17 hands, I'm going to just clip that in. And I'm going to push that down a little bit better. There we go. I'm going to take my pokey tool and I'm going to line the hole up and I'm going to push it through to do the whole thing. Okay, so we'll save that one for the next one, and we're going to go ahead and sew this in. And we got a lawnmower out front. Okay, should we do, oh, this is the outside. Should do beige. Let's do beige. And the needle. Okay, so we're gonna do 2.5 times the length of the spine and grab a needle. All right, I think I'm gonna try to grab one of the skinnier ones. There we go. Too many things in my hand at once. Hopefully I won't regret that, but I'm thinking the skinnier one's going to go through the hole a little bit better. And yeah. Okay. All right, so make sure this is going to be the top. All right. So we're going to go through the bottom, and we're going to okay, we're going to make sure we keep enough thread out so we don't go in. All right. Now it doesn't matter if you go the top or the bottom. I'm just going to go the bottom because it's on my side here. And we're gonna line the hole. There we go. Okay. All right, and then when you do that hole, you're gonna go all the way to the top and bottom hole. Pull that through. Okay, now here comes the tricky part. We are, I don't know why I'm trying to do that left-handed. We are gonna go back through this hole without going through. Okay, now I got my hand on it. I had my hand on it. It's a problem with wax thread. It's so slippery. All right. Through the hole. Oops. There we go. All right, through the hole and out. All right. Holy, I need to be an octopus. Batman. Okay. All right, strings are on both sides. Knot it a couple times and remove the ginormous clips. I really think I need to find smaller clips. This is probably one of the problems, is those are just so freaking big. But I think I only have 3 small ones around here. Okay. All right. First one is in. Whew. I say. All right, I think I'm gonna find smaller clips for these. Replace those. I got that one, and this one. So will I be able to do it with 3? Well, I'm gonna give it a shot because I think that was one of my problems, is they were too big and clunky. Okay. All right. Next signature, and that's the top one. So we're gonna want to take the bottom one. And one thing I didn't do, because I had done the clips beforehand, is I did go through and I moved some of the smaller ones either up or down so that they got hooked with two of the strings, and try to make sure that these were a little more centered if they were like full-size sheets. Most of the rest are. I'll fix it, do that one at the bottom. Okay. All right, so you're the center. There we go. All right, so put one there, and one here. Okay. And we're going to take our top and bottom, and we'll end up using the bigger one for this. And we're going to go ahead and we'll start with the center. Okay, and then, see, basically all I'm doing, it's hard to show, is I'm going along that line and I'm just poking it, flattening it out, so I try to get it as even as possible. So I find the hole spot, fold it down, and try to, as parallel to the ground, poke it through. Okay. All right, top. All right, 1, 2 and a half-ish. Whoops. Drop something. Now, I was going to go ahead and, probably edit this video down a little bit where things are a little dull and boring, so might be skipping some parts. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, so but I really did want to try to keep it as okay, top facing the right way. Okay, top facing the right way. That would have been a bite. Okay, second hole from the back. All right, up through the second hole. The hole's there. Okay. All right, now follow the correct hole out and down. There we go. That's much better. Minor crisis averted. right, well hopefully that is the absolute last one that acts up on me. Okay. All right, well, yeah, like I said, if you don't want to see each signature being put in, please, you can fast forward to the end to see how it ends up looking. I would not be offended because this is going to take a bit of time, but if you want to see all the things that can go right and wrong with putting a signature in, then hang out with me. And do like I do, put it on 2.5 speed, or not 2.5 speed, 1 3/4 speed for everybody. I was saying this to somebody recently when I was watching some videos, like if I ever watch some of the ones that I do a lot on the normal speed, I'm like, who is this person talking? Because I don't recognize their voice at all. So there we go. It is funny though, because I cannot, I usually watch my videos back after they get posted, because I can schedule to post them. So after I upload them, I watch them, and I can't listen to myself at 1 3/4 speed. I don't understand myself. It's too fast, which I think is kind of weird, but I guess maybe I talk fast. Okay. All right. 3rd time's a charm. All right. Clip you in. All right. So we're going to go in the middle. And we're going to flatten it down and poke it through fairly far to make a nice big hole. We're going to go to the bottom one, poke it through, make a nice big hole, and go to the top one and make a nice big hole. Okay. 1 2.5-ish. And I probably should have picked a bigger needle because the eye is bigger, but oh well. What are you gonna do about it now? I guess I could go get a bigger one, but okay. All right, that's the top, that's the top. You're in the center, you're in the center. Okay. Center hole, beautiful. Okay. All right, bottom hole. Bottom hole. It likes to skirt up and down. There we go. I can feel it going like right behind the page. Okay. And then out this one. And out the center. Okay. Back up the center. There we go. Why? I don't know. Okay. Making sure the back is tight before I knot it down so it's not flopping in the wind, and I am doing 3. Okay. Whew, so far so good. All right. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can give this one a shot. There it is. Okay. All right, top. Okay, center hole. And bottom hole. And top hole. Okay. Triple length or 2.5 length. 2.5. Let's do the last one. 1, 2.5. Okay. Yeah, the home stretch, folks. All right. Got such a waxy feeling on my hands, though. Probably one of the bad side effects of doing so many signatures. The hands are getting waxy. Okay, and that looks like the hole right there. Yep. Okay. If you could only go from the inside outside all the time, right? Okay. All right, there's the string. All right. And we're going to go in there. Okay. And we're going to do our best to, oh, whew, look at me go. Okay. All right, now I'm going to go down into that one and into the second hole. Beautiful. Okay, hold on to that string and do my best not to poke it through. Side of the string because all right. Okay, come on, first try. Okay, third try. Okay, strings on both sides. All right. There we go. And triple knot. We're getting there, guys. Oof. Okay. All right. Last one, or first one, depending on which way you're looking at it, right? Put this up high, that one's down low. You can go up high, you can go down low, and you are the center. Okay. All right, you are the top. Okay, and bingo. All right, pokey tool. to center, through, and bottom through, and top. Okay. Okay. All right, did I fling my needle? I did fling my needle. Okay, got it. Oops, not that thread. That's the right thread. Well, I hopefully have inspired you to be able to try a 5 signature. And I have not deterred you from doing it with my problems, but seems to be all working out in the end. So nothing that's not fixable. Like, so that one time I put it in the wrong hole, that was fixable. Not finding the correct spot to go through, totally fixable. Just takes a little bit of patience. Boy, I do remember the first time I made a signature though. I was sweating bullets. I remember. I was like, it was not a pretty sight. Let's just say that. Not that I'm not sweating bullets for this one, but I understand. I know how to do it. It's just a matter of the patience and sometimes the sheer luck to put it through the hole and have it come out the right side, right? Okay. All right. And out you go. Okay. Up the last hole. Oops. Looks like I pierced you. Don't do that. Let's back it out. Move that to the side. There we go. Okay, and I had such high hopes for that to go through the first time. The problem is, since this signature is so high up on the book, it's wanting to head downward. Into the pages. Oh, there we go. And the birds sing hallelujah. Okay, thread on one side, thread on the other. Looking strong, looking tough. Here we go. Round of applause. 2, standing ovation. And 3. Okie dokie. Whew. Well, that seemed like it took about an hour and a half. I'm hoping it didn't take an hour and a half to do. Okay. Whew. That's the front cover. Gosh, we hope that's the top. Okay. Oh, I love that. I didn't, that's one thing I didn't do is check to see how that would look against that, and it is beautiful. Pages lower, pages higher to make sure that they got hooked in twice. I do have some charms and stuff that I can hang. I love that as a center page. I think I forgot to show this when I did the, I think I mentioned I picked the grubby pages out of those tie-dyes, but I did go through and put some of my inks on there, my vintage tapes that I made on there just to add a little bit of fun to them. Alright, so second signature. I should start with a little bigger page, but that's okay. Peeking through, a little shorthand. That is so much fun. Love that as a center page. Good. I am loving it. My name is Anna. Actually, my middle name is Ann. I didn't notice that. Hummel. Love them. Love them. And mushrooms. Chomped up page. September. I love that. That's fun. Yellow mushrooms. Yep. Cute kids. Okay. Third signature. Put that down lower so it would be caught. Lots of places to be able to put some pegs. That would be pockets and tags. The new pegs. I love those feathers. Those are fun. And then get that folded over. Be some fun stuff to do there. Coffee dyed is always fun. That looks nice next to there. It's got all the colors, the pinks, the blues, the greens. I love it. All right, next signature. Probably gonna put some sort of tape or something on there. It's looking a little haggard. Maybe put some washi tape on there to strengthen it. A cowboy paper. Music, little flip outs. Industrial buildings. I am loving this. Oh, turkey. And the good old banjos in the center. And finish it off with the mountain scene, and that looks, oh, look at the flowers with that. Get some tape on there, and oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, well that is my sticky hand, waxy hand interpretation of how to do a 5 signature journal. Oh, I'm so happy, so proud of myself. Okay, well the next steps on this are going to be making some, like I said, pegs, pockets and tags, journal cards, trying to not make them from digitals. That should be my challenge. Making them from scrapbook paper, books that I cut out. There might be some digital involved, you know, who knows. I got a lot of things that I got from Temu, some stickers and labels, but there might be little bits that get thrown in there. I can't see. I'm going to be 100%, but I'm going to do my best to honor the not using digitals mantra. Okay, so if you like the video, a thumbs up would be great, and get the algorithms to say, hey, that's a great video. I love it. I'm so glad I put that tape on there too. I think it makes it look so nice and finished. All right, so that is it for me today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you sticking by, especially on these longer videos. Any comments, questions, please feel free to put them down below. I will be happy to answer whatever I can if I didn't do it while this video was being filmed. So that's going to be it for me today. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.